What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video part. I'm so excited to upload this one for you guys because we're flying in October, which means it is time to take a look at some classic horror films. And to start things off, we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite sci-fi horror films, and that is Alien. It's funny because I've actually had this conversation with my brother before, which is if I can time travel to any point in history, I would have loved to gone back to the late 70s, early 80s, just to go to the movies. Because I would have loved to see everyone's reaction from when Alien first opened up back in 1979. Now, I'm not much of a big horror fan, but I do love watching the classics like Alien, The Shining, The Thing, because they're a lot less scary than today's horror films. Just reading the Wikipedia of Midsommar almost made me faint. Because I was stupid. I was like, you know what? Let me read it. Let me see what it's about. And as I was looking through it, I was like... But anyway, Alien's one of my favorite sci-fi horror films because back when I first watched it in 2015, I realized this movie had two of my biggest fears. One, I'm claustrophobic. Two, I don't like things jumping at me in the dark. So to watch a movie where you have this alien climbing through vents and air ducts in a cramped ship in the middle of space, it's too perfect for me. I gotta tell you, I love the tagline for this movie. In space, no one can hear you scream. It's perfect because I'm pretty sure when this movie came out, people were running out of the theater. So Alien was released back in 1979 and follows Sigourney Weaver as Ellen Ripley, who is running for her life from an alien that has gotten on board her ship, the Nostromo, and is killing off crew members one by one. It's funny because before I watched Alien, my introduction to the Xenomorphs was actually through the Alien vs. Predator movies, which meant that I only saw the Alien movies as an action sci-fi franchise. That is until 2015 when I was able to find the first Alien movie, and wow, that scared the crap out of me. Now, I wasn't afraid of the chest burster scene because I've watched enough Walking Dead to be not grossed out by that sort of stuff, but I was more afraid when I saw the alien kill off some of the characters from Out of the Dark. Best example is this one scene where you have one of the crew members looking for the alien with his little radar gun. And as you start hearing the beeping, it just tells the audience that the alien's coming. And as you hear the beeping get louder and louder and louder, you know the alien's coming closer and closer and closer. And as the music builds up and the tension rises, from out of nowhere, the alien just lunges out from out of the darkness and gives this most horrific scream that freaked me out the first time. It's funny because every time I watch that scene, I get a little laugh because whenever I watch the alien just lunge out, he looks like he's asking for a hug. He's like, give me a hug! Anyway, Alien will always be one of my favorite sci-fi horror films, and I'll go as far as to say that this is actually the best movie in the Alien franchise. Now I'm going to say something that may sound a bit blasphemous, but for me, I actually prefer this movie over the sequel because for me, the sequel feels more like an action blockbuster, whereas in this first movie, it's just a straight up horror film. I can only imagine how people were traumatized by this movie when it first came out, especially pregnant women after they watched the chestburster scene. I kind of felt that same feeling for when I went to go see Alien Covenant as I was watching an alien come out of a dude's back. I actually remember coming up in the theater during that scene and I was like, oh god, I don't feel so good. But anyway, if you want to start off October with a classic horror movie, you can't go wrong with Alien. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. That was my overall review for Alien. If you like what you saw, click the subscribe button so you know I always updates from this channel. I'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.